There hasn't been one client that I have ever worked with whose dog did not pull on the leash. So if you're sitting there thinking to yourself, my dog sometimes doesn't pull, your dog pulls on the leash, and we need to fix that problem first. So if you haven't checked out my last video about doing marker training with food, go back to that first, because you're going to need that before you move up to teaching your dog the language of leash pressure. Is that our dogs are born with what's called an opposition reflex, and all that means is that when they feel tension on the leash, they're actually wired to pull against it. So we need to teach them that when they do feel pressure, they should come towards it instead of pulling away from it. You just start with this. If your dog is now familiar with the marker word, YES, meaning that they understand that it marks a specific behavior and predicts the food reward coming, we're going to start like this. Connect the leash to your dog. You're going to add a little bit of leash pressure towards you, and as soon as he turns it off, I'm going to mark YES and pay him. So it'll go like this. Yes. Good boy. See that? So I'm not cranking and yanking him. I'm just keeping steady leash pressure, keeping the leash parallel to the floor, because if I pull up on the leash, he's going to think I want him to sit. I want him to C-O-M-E to me. Yes. Once he starts coming to me, I stop pulling on the leash. Doesn't make sense to continue adding pressure if he's already on his way. The thing about leash pressure is your dog will learn that they are actually in the correct position because the leash pressure goes away. That's why the leash is the GPS and translator. That's why it's so important to teach them that when they feel leash pressure, it just gives them information on which direction to go towards. And when the pressure goes off, that means, great, I'm in the right position. And we use the food to identify that specific moment. So he learns, oh my God, I'm in the right spot. There's no pressure on the leash. This is totally comfortable. I actually get what it is she's trying to say to me. Begin with your recall exercise. Leash parallel to the floor. Add a little bit of pressure towards you. Yes. And then you see that I'm marking immediately when he turns that leash pressure off.